Hey guys, so today's topic is Dream On, and our devotion comes from Acts 9:15. The background of this story is that this is when Paul's being transformed into a vessel and a servant for God, and God is actually talking to Ananias. I think that's how you say his name. Ananias, yeah. And Paul's talking to Ananias, or God's talking to Ananias, and God says to him, "Go, for he is a chosen vessel of mine to bear my name before Gentiles, kings, and the children of Israel." And I just want us to, you know, understand that the reason why God asked Ananias to go was because God had a dream for Paul. God had a purpose for Paul. And Paul needed to learn that purpose through his ordeal, which was not being able to see and being, totally changed by Christ, totally changed by Jesus, totally changed by God. And so, I just want to encourage you guys that if you feel defeated, if you feel discouraged, if you feel like you're not getting anywhere, if you feel like you don't know where you're supposed to go, I want you to keep dreaming. I want you to keep wishing. I want you to keep searching. I want you to keep trying to discover what your dream is. And on top of that, I want you to believe in your ability to succeed. You must believe that you can succeed if you are to succeed. You have to believe, you have to trust that you're going to succeed. Not only that, but you have to get rid of your pride. People full of themselves usually don't have much room left over for a life-changing dream. So if you feel like you're doing great things, you're doing all you can, you're giving everything you can, then you have no room to grow. You have nowhere to. You don't have dreams anymore. Your dreams are all fulfilled. So I want you to get rid of that pride. Get rid of that foolish thought that you're living out your dream right now, because you're not. God has greater dreams for us. He has continuing dreams. He has ever expanding dreams, and I want us to remember that. Cultivate constructive discontent, meaning discontent is the driving force that makes people search for their dreams. Complacency never brings success. So I want you to recognize the success that you do have and take pride in not be like, oh, I'm so great, I did this or that. Just say, you know what, God really blessed me with this opportunity, and I'm so blessed and honored that He'll give me that. I want you to be prideful like that. I want you to be humbly prideful about the small successes that He gives you. But I don't want you to just be satisfied with the dreams that you have now. I don't want you to be satisfied with where you're at right now. I want you to search for the abundance, search for the overflow. I want you to reach for the stars. I want you to, and once you get to the stars, I want you to reach for the galaxies. Reach for whatever else is beyond out there. Escape from habit. Don't accept what is without considering what could be. Again, don't be satisfied with what you have now. Don't be content. Don't say that it's okay with what you have now. I want you to want more. I want you to want what God has in store for you. I want you to want the kingdom. I want you to want the things of the heavenly realm. And it's hard for us as Christians to think in that manner, to think in that kind of category. But it's important that we do too, so that we are always open and are always trying to be flexible and are always dreaming new dreams and having new goals, new desires, and new relationships with Christ. And lastly, I want you guys to balance creativity with character. When it comes to your dream, or when it comes to their dream, truly successful people have enough creativity to think it out and enough character to try it. So again, it says balance creativity with character. So I want you to be creative. I want you to be wild, to be imaginative. I want you to, think outside the box. Do like want and desire things that you wouldn't normally do, things of the impossible. But at the same time, I want you to be realistic enough and say, you know what, if I'm crazy enough to dream this, I should be crazy enough to try it at least once, with God in my back, with God having my back, with God giving the power and the guidance and the knowledge and the wisdom to do these things, you know. So, and again, this falls perfectly with doing a 15-minute prayer walk. I want you guys to do a prayer walk somewhere different than where you did a prayer walk yesterday. Alright? And that's my challenge to you guys today. Still pretty excited about hearing from you guys. I know some of you guys didn't respond to me, but hey, it's okay. We're not here to judge, we're here to build up and encourage. And this is a journey between you and God. Your accountability partner is should be keeping you accountable, but more importantly, you should be keeping yourself accountable with Christ, in Christ, and through Christ. Alright guys, that's all for today. God bless.